Hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Isaiah Likely talks to Shannon Sharpe. Look. Guys, you know what's crazy? The last couple days, I've been really trying to hammer home the mindset of the Ravens not playing the best players even on their team. We're arguing, we're fighting, we're going at each other's throats over the thought of which players do we need to add to this team for it to be successful. But the Ravens aren't even playing the players that can truly make a difference that are already on the team. And Isaiah Likely, I've been saying this is one of them. And I'm gonna say this. I don't care who finds offended about it, whatever. If Isaiah Likely was starting last year, if he was a starting tight end last year, he got the lion's share, it would have been the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Baltimore Ravens AFC Championship rematch last season. That's what it would have been. We would have beat the Bills. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the audio and video of Shannon Sharpe talking to him about his role, and then we're going to break it down when we're done, okay? So if you like content like this, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, okay, guys? But let's see this and get this through. Let's go see what he had to say. Check this out.
I want to listen. I'm looking at you, and there are probably 25, 26, maybe even 27 other teams. You're going to get the lion's share. You're going to start. Ain't no too tight, ain't no ace, ain't no this, ain't no that. You're going to be catching 65, 70, 80 balls.
Yep.
You're going to be a big part of the offense. But for you and Mark.
Hold on real quick. I remember I said that in a space. People said I was crazy. I told people, I said, Isaiah Likely right now is the top 5 tight end in the league. Easily. Another tight end, one of the greatest tight ends of all time, can see it. But you guys think I'm joking? So my eyes seem to work just fine. But I'll let it continue.
Mark Andrews, you guys split a lot, and a lot of times you guys do play a lot of double tight end sets. But how have you been able to say, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice. This is where I am right now. This is the best situation that I'm in right now. Let me make the most of it and not let your mind think, man, I see what Laporta doing. I see what Hawkinson doing. I see what them guys doing. I can do that.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, that's really just, just always just remaining where your feet are and understand that, God don't put you in no moment, but where your feet are right now. And I feel like just, the circumstance I was, just drafted where I was, I promised EDC, when he took me, like all the other 31 teams that passed up on me, they're going to regret playing me time in and time out, and that was just, the motto I had my whole, rookie contract. And now just getting into, the opportunity that I have now is just really just being that chess piece in the offense. Whether I'm out wide, in the slot, in the backfield, on the line, and being able to just run all the sets that we have out of the tight ends.
Guys, you know what's crazy? When I watch Isaiah Likely play, I see a better Jimmy Graham. I see a prime Jimmy Graham with a little bit of Antonio Gates, right? When I watch him play, that's what I see when I watch him play. But the craziest part about it is he has the yak ability like a small receiver. He's so shifty. Just one little step here to make the miss, and then he stiff arms, and he just keeps going. And once again, always it takes more than one person to bring him down. And the Ravens won't even say, we need him to get the bulk of the shots, the bulk of the usage, the lion's share. Shannon Sharpe is one of the top 5 tight ends who ever played this game. At one point, he was considered the greatest. You had some other guys come around and surpass him. Like, I don't think, personally, Kelsey has surpassed him. What's his name? Gonzalez. Finally, I think it surpassed him. I mean, in, career and stuff like that. Because you got to remember, Shannon Sharpe doesn't only have like single season accolades and career accolades like that. He has Super Bowls, 3 of them. So he got the hardware, he got the records, he got a whole bunch of different stuff. So he's legit. And even now, I think all time, he's still top 5 as a tight end all time. And he can see the greatness that permeates off of the skin of Isaiah Likely. And once again, we have a guy that is less talented than him stealing away opportunities from him. And the guy that is stealing away opportunities from him plays like absolute dog water when it's time for the playoffs to start. And y'all expect me to be cool about that? You expect me to be okay with that being a fact? No! I will not be happy. Bro, like, I'm not sitting on my hands with this, bro. Like, this is, and the crazy thing is all years, he's sacrificing. He's doing what it takes to be a team. Hey, yo, why do I got, bro, this would be pissing me off. You knew, even that you drop a play for Mark Andrews in the playoffs. You're like, he's Isaiah Likely sacrificing for the team, right? Right? That's what you tell me. It goes to the guy that you say is the leader and the veteran. Drops it. Same guy had fumbles and drops throughout the game. The same guy almost stopped Isaiah Likely from getting the touchdown that almost tied the game. You want to know about being a team? Same thing argument you made with J.K. Dobbins. When every time he was in that playoff game versus the Bengals, he made big plays, and he's telling him, do not take me out. They're like, come to the bench. Get over here. We're going to give somebody else a chance. This is a team. You shouldn't care how many rushing yards you got. And it's like, when I'm on the word scoring, we have to score. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to give it to the quarterback and have him stick it up the middle. Yeah, and then that's going to prove to everybody that we don't really need Lamar too much. And then Tyler Huntley fumbles, and it's all history. And you see that man, sulking and pissed off in the locker room. And then y'all being like, winning's not everything. It's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work. And y'all expect me to be cool about that. Y'all expect me to be cool about that? Nah, bro. No. I keep saying this. The Ravens have talented players. Everybody in the league, except for Raven fans that have watched Isaiah Likely play, know he's a top 5 tight end in the league right now. They're like, ooh, he could do that. And he ain't in the lion's share of the targets. He could jump like that and make those type of catches. And they ain't throwing it to him in the end zone regularly. Get out of here, bro. He good with yak like that, and they're not throwing the ball in short to get the ball out of the hands of Lamar Jackson to mitigate the bad offensive line play. And y'all expect me to be okay with this crap? Like, yo, man, get out of here with that, bro. Go away. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. And the worst, let me do this right now. I'm going to wrap it up. The worst part about this is, if Isaiah Likely leaves and goes to a Kansas City or to a Buffalo or to what another team that has a really good quarterback. Those are only 2 teams I really think they have really, really, really good quarterbacks. What's another team I got? Or the Rams, or even let's say Packers. Y'all gonna be like, why wasn't he doing all that over here? That's what y'all gonna say, and I'm gonna sit there and look at y'all like, because I get tired of saying what has to be changed, and people go, no, Nitro, no, it's not that way. Then it turns out to be like, all right, man, my bad, oops, darn. I'll be called that one wrong again. Man, well, maybe we'll call it right next time. That's what's wrong with this. That's what's wrong with the organization. Fools. 100% fools. Ridiculous. Absolute nasty work. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with Shannon Sharpe that he would be the guy on at least 27 other teams, Isaiah Likely I'm talking about? Or do you think that, no, it's a team game. he should be splitting with 2 other tight ends on the team right now. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know we get down, we have fun, and we laugh, but everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, guys, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, you know, loads of comments. If you haven't already done so, check out The Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Touching all on top of the sports, breakdowns, sports culture, pop culture, a little bit of nostalgia trivia for the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, guys. Be there or be square, okay? Also, if you want to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. And if you can't donate, become a member. You know what I'm saying? Get some members or then buy memberships. They're not expensive, and then share them out with people. We've had a couple people do that. It really helps. All right, guys? But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nectar signing off. And as always, guys, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh!